Okay guys, so this is a continuation from the previous video. So this is the data that has been inserted into the worksheet here, and then you want to plot the graph. So how to plot a graph is pretty simple. So you need to find the right button here. Okay, this is a button to make graph, which is the first one is a line, scatter, or line plus symbol. So it depends on you what you like to do. And also we have a column, which is a bar chart, so you can expand it as well. So you can see that a lot of graph can be plotted in this Originpro. So how to plot the graph? For example, that if you have, let's say that you have this kind of data, so you want to plot a one graph only, you just, what you need to do is just highlight the column and just press any button here. Like for example, I use the line graph. Okay, so now you can see that the graph has been plotted, so it's quite easy here. Alright, next. Okay, so if you want to make a scattered graph, okay, I choose this one, press the scatter, and you can see that this is a scatter graph. Okay, so you can see that there is a two graph here, which is a graph 1 and graph 2. So basically depends on your how many graph you create here based on the worksheet. So this is your legend, which is you have put here earlier in these comments. Okay, all right, so if you want to make the three samples in one graph, you just highlight it and press line. Okay, whatever you like. Now you have complete your graph. Okay, so sometimes you can see that now you want to manipulate the graph, which is you want to make it big. All right, just click on this graph. You can make it bigger it or scale it, anything you like. You want to remove the what call it, this one is the legend. And for example, that if you want to manipulate, you want to put a line. Oops, it's already okay. If you want to put line on the right or to the top, what you do is just give a click on this axis, so you can see that it show you y-axis, which I clicked earlier. So you can scale it. For example, that if you want to start from 0, you just press 0, you apply. Okay, so if you want to label all of it, okay, so the title itself, okay, if you, for example, that if you want to change the color, all right, and the grids, if you want to put the grids, okay, if you want to show, so there's a grid is appear here, that's up to you. So you have to put a minor grid, you can put as well. Okay, it's up to you. And okay, this is the, for if you look at the line and the text, this is where you can put an extra line on the top of the graph, which is if I press this show line and text, so you can set the line, which is the same magnitude with this the axis. Right, so if you press right, press it, and you can have it. Special ticks, breaks, I don't think so you're going to use it, but if you like to explore yourself, you are welcome to do so. Okay, okay, if I press OK, okay, so if you want to change the x-axis, you can just have a double click on this axis. Okay, so you want to start from 0, press OK. Alright, so for example, that if this is too small or too tiny, the line is too, call it, what you can do, you can increase the what call it, the thickness of the line, which is up here. Okay, you can increase up to 2, or maybe you can put all your own number, which is 5 or whatever it is. Okay, alright, and it is follow as well. Okay, okay, what else did I need to teach you? Alright, So okay, now is to bring it to your Word. Okay, so we want to put inside your thesis. Okay, so click the Microsoft Word 2010. Okay, what you need to do is, okay, before that, okay, all right, if you want to make the graph much more smoother, okay, what you need to do is to enable this anti-aliasing. So if I press it, you can see that the graph become more smooth. Okay, right, so yeah, if you want to increase the text size, you just click here, and this is the size of the text. You can increase 24, up to you. Okay, so you can bold it as well. Okay, all right, so it's done. Okay, so the thing is, you can add if you look at this toolbar here, you can actually put a extra curve if you like. Okay, you can increase the size or the thickness of the bar, and you can put extra text. Okay, you can write down. All right, and I think the rest is not it's not really important for now, but if you like to learn, you just need to give a try on yourself. Okay, this is a scale. Alright, so don't, I think you explore yourself. Okay, right. So this is the way you're going to put it. Okay, next is about the how to transfer the this graph into the Microsoft Word file. What should you do is go to the edit, copy paste. Okay, all right, if you paste it, okay, it will automatically there. All right, so take a while. Okay, you can adjust. So basically, this is not a figure. Basically, it means that in the JPEG format or TIFF format, basically is a it has its own its own data inside it. So if you in Excel, for example, that you have a graph and you paste it as the Excel files, basically, if you have a lot of data, that the Word file which you save later on will be really big. Okay, so the file is going to become bigger basically. So for the Originpro, it's not. Okay, it's really small. Okay, you can try yourself. So if you like say that, if you use Excel, plot the graph, okay, into the JPEG format, means that if you try to increase the size of the figure, you can see that it's become blur, or it lost its call it the sharpness itself. Okay, so with Originpro, whatever size is, small or big, the qualities remain the same. Okay, all right, so let's set that here. I'm going to save it. Okay, up to you. So the save type is a project OPJ. This is the Originpro files. Okay, so now okay, we have another 1 minute to go. Now we have these files, isn't it? Let's say you have already not file, you have this figure. So as I said, you have to tweak some of the, for example, the composite and the you want to make some arrangement, new arrangement, or modify it. So what you can do is just double click on this figure, so it will automatically goes to the Originpro version. But for this case, there is no internal it's not worksheet. Okay, so this basically is not connected with your original files. It's just like you want to make some tweak, for example, the font size, but the data you can really do it. So you need to do it from your original files, which is okay, but you can also delete some of the files, not mistaken. Okay, right, then let's say that I move here, okay, so, and then if you exit, so the way it is working is when if you modify, it will as is inside the Word. Okay, so now it is already moved. So this is